which ensured we build the right solution for the right problems. Good afternoon, everyone. We are from Yunus University, and we will be presenting our project. It's implementation of web-based production quality control monitoring system using the Scrum method. First, let me introduce my team. My name is Indra Firdhaus, and joining me are my talented colleagues. They are Anita Rachman and Nanda Amalia Irawan. And for our supervisors is Rian Leandros. We are excited to show you how we tackle some significant challenges in production quality control for an automotive component company. To give you a clear roadmap of our discussion today, we will start with the background that prompted this project. Then, we will walk you through the methodology we used to develop our solution. After that, we will dive into the discussion and results, where you will see our system in action. Finally, we'll wrap up with our conclusion and key takeaways. So, what was the problem we were trying to solve? After gathering some information and requirements, the core problem was simple. Their quality control process was completely manual. This created low efficiency, a lack of transparency, and disconnected data. Managers had no real-time insight, and the process was slow and prone to errors. To tackle these challenges, we needed a flexible and effective framework. That's why we chose the Scrum methodology. Our development process was broken down into 5 clear steps. The first is requirement gathering. We started by understanding exactly what the users needed. And the second is object-oriented analysis. We then designed the system structure based on those needs. And the third is Scrum implementation itself. And the fourth is testing. We tested the system, of course, to make sure everything worked perfectly. And last is deployment. We deploy the system for the company to use. The structured approach ensured we build the right solution for the right problems. So how did we solve the problems? Here are the solutions we implemented, which directly address the challenges we mentioned earlier. To counter the manual process, we introduced digitalization of the quality control process. To solve low efficiency, we created a real-time monitoring and automated reporting system. To improve transparency, we built a centralized platform that gives everyone a clear view of operations. And to fix the disconnected data, we implemented a fully integrated monitoring system. Now, let's look at how the system is designed for its users. This diagram shows the two main roles, the manager and the officer. Think of it this way. The officer is on the ground, responsible for the daily tasks. They can create, update, and view their own QC reports. The manager has the bird's eye view. They monitor performance statistic, approve reports from officers, and manage the master data for items. The system ensures that when an officer submits a report, the manager is automatically notified and vice versa, making the workflow seamless. The next diagram looks a bit technical, but it simply shows how our system organizes its information. We have 5 main building blocks. The first is users. Then we have QC reports and QC report items. Then it's mentioned goods or items. And the last is notifications. Everything is linked. A user creates a report about an item, and when that report is approved or rejected, a notification is automatically sent. Now for the exciting part, let's see what the system actually looks like. Here are 2 key pages. On the left, you see the login page, the gateway to the system. It's clean and simple. Users can enter their credential or register for an account if they're a new officer. On the right is the master item data management page. This is where managers can add new automotive components to the system, ensuring that all officers are working from the same updated list of items. Our system is packed with features to make work easier. Here are the highlights. First, the analytic dashboard. This is manager's command center, showing key metrics like the report approval ratio at a glance. Next, we have detailed QC report list for both managers and officers so everyone can track the status of reports. Creating a report is now simple with our Create QC report form. Officers can fill in the details and upload photos directly. And finally, the notifications feature sends real-time alerts for important actions, like when a report has been submitted or reviewed. Agree systems only matters if it works flawlessly, so we conducted user acceptance testing to validate its functions. The results were excellent. All core functionalities were successfully tested across all user roles. As you can see in the table, everything from logging in, submitting reports, getting approvals, and receiving notifications working exactly as expected. Beyond just working, we wanted to know if the system was user-friendly. For this, we conducted usability testing with 11 users. The feedback was overwhelmingly positive. 100% of users understood the app's function and found the navigation clear. 10 out of 11 users agreed the system performance was smooth. When asked about their favorite features, users highlighted the digital input, photo uploads, and analytic dashboard. Overall, the system earned an average satisfaction rating of 4.5 out of 5 stars, with 9 out of 11 users expressing they were satisfied. So to conclude, what did we achieve? This project successfully addressed the core challenges of the company's manual and inefficient quality control process. By implementing a web-based production quality control monitoring system using the Scrum methodology. A centralized and integrated solution was developed to digitize workflow and enable real-time monitoring. Our main outcome is highly successful system with 90.9% of users satisfied. They found it intuitive, efficient, and valued the access of the real-time data. The most praised key features were digital input, photo uploads, analytics, and issue tracking, which earned the system a 4.5 out of 5 rating. And we are not stopping here. For future work, we are looking into adding mobile compatibility, integrating with IoT devices on the factory floor, and even using AI-driven analytics for predictive quality control. For those interested in the academic foundation of our work, this slide lists the journals and papers we referenced throughout our research and development process. That brings us to the end of our presentation. We successfully developed a web-based system that transforms quality control from a manual, inefficient process into a streamlined, transparent, and integrated one. Thank you all so much for your time and attention. We would now be happy to answer any questions you might have.